For some of you who would like to pinch yourself, I think this deserves a 5-minute applause for sure from all of us. This is a moment of history. जो हिंदी में गाना है ऐसा मौका फिर कहाँ मिलेगा. So that's what it is. Rakesh ji said सारे जहां से अच्छा, and this is what we have, सारे जहां से अच्छे, that we have right here. We do understand Sachin is here on a very short time. He's got a very personal set of activities lined up, but he said, today I cannot, I have to be here, even if it means to be here for a couple of minutes, that he'd like to be here. May I request our team backstage to bring in the bouquets that Sachin Tendulkar would like to present, and this is another moment of history. Can we have a hand mic, please? I'm going to, when I spoke to Sachin and I said, this is what is the evening going to be, and his first thing, I hope you're not going to make me give a speech. And I said, you're hoping wrong. For once, may I request you to say a few things. And I think one of those rare moments that Sachin, because he's shown his strength through his batting, but one of those rare moments where you get to hear him speak as well. Sachin, may I request you to say a few words as well. The Mumbai Climate Week looks forward to hearing you as well.
Lovely. This is a golden moment for me and 100% for all of you. We are very lucky to be in the same room as these two heroes of our country who've made the nation proud. वहाँ पे मैं छोटे बच्चे देख रहा हूँ, स्कूल के. तो मैं भी कुछ ऐसे छोटा ही था जब राकेश जी स्पेस में गए और वहाँ से उनका वो फेमस लाइन कौन भूल सकता है, सारे जहाँ से अच्छा. Those were the days of, आज के बच्चे शायद समझेंगे नहीं मगर ब्लैक एंड वाइट टीवी था, हाथ से खत लिखना पड़ता था. पर अभी ज़माना बदला है. जब शुभांकर जब वो जाके आए तो this is the day and age of smartphones. सब कुछ हमें फोन पे दिखता है within seconds. In fact, the newer generation is now merging into AI. But there's one thing in common. While we are here to celebrate their achievements, I feel it is also the spirit of human possibilities. उन्होंने कुछ कर दिखाया जो एक कॉमन आदमी नहीं कर सकता, एक नॉर्मल आदमी सोच भी नहीं सकता. So we need to, I was just asked a question backstage, climate change. So what can we do to, add our bit? And I said, do everything possible under the sun. That is what, when I entered a cricket field, I tried to do everything possible under the sun to get the result in India's favor. And that this is not just about Mumbai, Maharashtra, India, but it is about our planet. And we take gradual steps towards our target. We'll eventually achieve what we want to achieve. Both these gentlemen, they come from a different generation altogether. But there's one thing in common. Those endless hours of hard work, methodical preparation, and quiet sacrifices that they have made. We were so engaged in watching the launch of the space shuttle, मगर हम सब भूल गए थे कि ये sacrifices कितने किए इन्होंने, किस तरह का हार्ड वर्क किया है. So this is a great example for all of us to learn their belief in science, technology, teamwork which has one goal. I was just talking to Rakesh ji and he said, preparation to tha magar, you know, कई बार वो challenges आ रहे थे because it happened many years ago, few decades ago, and challenges were there. But you know, you're not always going to have the best of everything. The real fighter makes the best of what is available, and that is what both the gentlemen have done. There is so much to learn. Their journey teaches us that belief can get you much farther than fear ever will. You know, thoda dar hota hai to always everything, every step that you take is a measured step. But when you start believing something, your body language changes. There is a positive energy flowing in your body, and all you're focused on is your goal, your target. Today, we are here to support the initiative of Mumbai Climate Week. I think this is a great initiative and something that we all need to take this very seriously, because there is evidence of how quickly the world is changing. It's changing at a dramatic pace. It's alarming, it's scary. And like I said, that we are discussing so many possibilities, so many solutions to make this planet a better place for generations to come. So, the results are not going to be overnight. It's going to require a lot of commitment, teamwork, and sacrifices. There will be a number of things which we may not like to do, but we still have to do those things. I feel over a period of time, there were few things which taught me. हम जल्दी में action ले लेते without planning. And that's possibly a reason for failure, or sometimes we plan but don't take any action. That also leads to failure. So but when these two things marry, the results follow. Over a period of time, now that, you know, I also have children possibly bigger than some of these school kids, and I know how the generation thinks. They are into abs and apps, you know, six-packs, abs दिखाएंगे और app पे भी जल्दी सब कुछ चाहिए. You know, within seconds, you need to have access to everything. So somewhere down the line, you know, थोड़े impatient हो रहे हैं. But I know that there is no such thing as right now. You can either have it right or you can have it now. So let's be patient and get it right. Because there is no such thing as now, abhi ke abhi. Abhi ke abhi, we can decide that we will take a positive step towards what the eventual goal is, the eventual target is. And for that, it's going to require effort from everyone. Whatever, I mean, your own bit, if you can contribute, which will eventually add up. जैसे हम कहते हैं, every drop of water matters. You know, उससे जो हम eventually target achieve करना चाह रहे, वो होगा. But for that, we'll have to be one team. Without any doubt, this is a great initiative. I want to congratulate Shishir for this initiative and wish you all the very best. और ये भी समझता हूँ कि आप सबका support रहेगा. So let's start marching towards what we want to achieve, guys. All the very best. Thank you so very much for having me here, and to be able to share this dais with the heroes of India makes me really proud. And I should end by saying कि सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान. Thank you.
Sachin, before you leave, there's a little something that Shubhanshu sir would like to say also. I think a quick word from you, Shubhanshu ji, and Rakesh ji after that. Over to you. Who'd like to start first?
Well, all I'm going to say is that what Sachin has just mentioned is so true to our heart, and it clearly defines not only our journey and our experience, it really defines excellence. And here is this man. You know, everybody says that it's difficult for you guys, you've flown this, you've flown that. Yes, all of that is fine. But can you imagine at that age when he wore the Indian colors and he faced the fastest bowling time after time after time? And that is why his name is written in letters of gold in cricket history. So the point that he was bringing out, I just wish to underline that there's no point doing well. What our country really needs is that finishing touch, to take it all the way. And all I request you guys to do is, I'm basically talking to the youngsters here, is that if you're looking for inspiration, we are lucky enough to have worn the Indian flag, he on his helmet and we on our flying suits, okay? And he's the kind of a guy, after scoring those innumerable centuries, he could take his helmet off and kiss the Indian flag. We couldn't do that, really. It was on our sleeve. So really, here's the inspiration. Thank you for your kind words, Sachin. Wish you all the best, and we are so proud of you, because we've played a little bit of cricket and we know how difficult it is, what you have done, really. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I would not take a lot of time, but I would say that Sachin was mentioning that he was very young when he saw Ricky Sir's flight in 1984. I wasn't there at that time. I was born a year later. And I was very young when Sachin was playing on TV. And all the things that he has said, I remember the day any match used to be there, and he would be live and playing cricket and, shots coming. I think none of us can say the entire country believed that aaj India jeetega, because Sachin is playing. And I think that is the belief that he was able to generate in all of us. That is the power of a single man who could get a nation to believe that today we will win because he was there on the field and doing that. And he's already said a lot, and we will talk about this initiative. I know he has to leave. But before he goes, I would like to present something, sir, if I may, from both of us side, because it has been a long time. So when you fly to space, you're allowed to take some stuff, personal things along with you. And I decided to take my mission patch, which signifies the story behind the mission, which talks about what India has done in the space, starting from the first satellite and now. So I flew these patches with me. So they have flown to space and they have come back. And I would like to present you one of them. So if we may have that, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment Sachin will be now leaving, so I know it's not going to be forced. Can we have a big round of standing applause once again before he leaves? And you get to see this moment one last time for this time, at least this evening.
I have to say one more thing, which I missed out. I'm standing here as an honorary group captain of Indian Air Force with the Wing Commander Rakesh ji and Group Captain Shukla ji. Shukla ji, of course. So thank you very much. It is so wonderful to be here again. Thank you so much, and wish you all the best of health and happiness. Good luck.
We also have 2 Ashok Chakras and 1 Bharat Ratna on stage. So big round of applause. Thank you very much, Sachin.